Assalamu alaikum, my dear viewers. I am Professor Shoaib Hashmat Khan with my channel English Innovator on YouTube. Previously I delivered my lecture on tenses, particularly on present indefinite tense. I hope that you might have enjoyed my lecture, and today I'm going to start with a new topic, that is voice in grammar. My today's lecture is on voice in grammar. So voice is a mode of expression. The voice of a word tells whether the subject performs the action or receives it. There are two types of voice. Number one, active voice, and number two, passive voice. In active voice, the subject performs the action. For example, Mr. Shoaib eats an apple. So here Mr. Shoaib is subject. So here Mr. Shoaib performs the action. And number two is passive voice. In passive voice, the subject receives the action. For example, an apple is eaten by Mr. Shoaib. So this is the passive voice. So I have changed this sentence from active voice to passive voice, like Mr. Shoaib eats an apple, and in passive voice, an apple is eaten by Mr. Shoaib. So certain changes are made from our conversion of active voice to passive voice. So these are the general changes. So I would like to mention these changes. Number one, so the first change which we make is the interchange of subject with object. So subject takes the place of object and object shifts to the place of subject. Here in my sentence, in my example, here Mr. Shoaib was subject and apple was object. But in passive voice, an apple will be used as subject and Mr. Shoaib will become object. So the first change is interchange of subject with object. The second change is that we always use third form of verb in passive voice. So in my example, eat, Mr. Shoaib eats an apple. So the second form is ate and the third is eaten. So an apple is eaten by Mr. Shoaib. So here I have used third form of verb. So the second change is that we use third form of verb in passive voice. Number three, we use preposition by before the object of the passive voice. As in the example, an apple is eaten by Mr. Shoaib. So we use by. Number fourth change is that we use pronoun as well. For example, if I write an example, if I write a sentence in this way, I eat an apple, so its passive voice will be an apple is eaten by me. So here pronoun I will change into me. So, and the last one is that only those sentences which are having object will be transformed into passive voice. So these are the general changes which we usually make in our conversion from active voice to passive voice. So the next part of our lecture will be on the tense-wise construction of active voice to passive voice. Now I continue my lecture on voice with the present indefinite tense. As in my previous video, I tried my best to teach you present indefinite tense. So far as the construction of present indefinite tense is concerned, we use subject first, then first form of verb, and then object. If our subject starts with he, she, it, or a singular name or singular word, we use s or es with the first form of verb. So this was a simple construction in present indefinite tense. Now coming towards the passive voice. While in passive voice, we will have to follow this construction, that number one, subject, and secondly, we will use helping verbs. So the helping verbs in present indefinite on passive voice will be is, am, are. Is, am, are. Then, as I have already mentioned, we use third form of verb and then by plus object. For example, Mr. Shoaib eats an apple. An apple is eaten by Mr. Shoaib. So, in this way, the sentence on present indefinite will be transformed into passive voice by this construction. Means subject plus is, am, are plus third form of verb plus by and object in the end. Now coming towards the negative and the interrogative sentences of passive voice. So in simple present tense or present indefinite tense, we use does not and do not. And interrogative sentences, so this does or do takes the place of subject first. It comes before subject. So here we will use only is, am, are. For example, Mr. Shoaib does not eat an apple, or an apple is not eaten by Mr. Shoaib. So this is the example of a negative sentence, and in interrogative sentence we will use is an apple eaten by Mr. Shoaib, and in the end we will put question mark. So this is the passive voice of present indefinite tense. So I again request you, to all of you, to like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.